Welcome, Cancer, to your reading for May 2022. Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. Let's see what's coming up, what's going on. Cancer, what's happening? Okay. What's going on, Cancer? What's happening for you? Okay, let's get to it. Well, Cancer, let's see. What I'm seeing here is a relationship there's a lot of talk in this relationship. I see you discussing a lot of things that's happened in this relationship, what you want from this relationship. There might have been some kind of a disagreement that happened recently, and I see this as there's been a lot of discussion about it. Figuring out what it is exactly that you can do to avoid that happening again. But at the same time, I feel almost that you might feel, your partner might feel, you might feel that one or the other was a bit too, I would say almost too pushy in what your stance is in this, or his or her stance is in this. So even though you've worked through this, and I do see that your partner cares about what you have communicated to him or her about it, there's still a bit, something isn't quite resolved here yet. That you're still going to have to focus on that. Whatever that thing is that you still need to work on, you're going to have to give that your attention. And this is a very sentimental relationship. I feel there's a lot of, like you've been through a lot, you have a very deep connection. You might feel like you've known this person forever, or you have known this person for a long time. But the connection is very much there. And I've got a lot of memories here, a lot of things from the past in this relationship. Okay, but what I feel with this relationship also is that, as I said, there's a lot of talk that's been going on, and yet I feel that you don't quite know where your partner wants to take the relationship from, or maybe you're the one that doesn't know, but I feel it's your partner is not really letting you know what you want to know about the relationship, and that is, what is the next step? Where do we go from here? That could be what caused a bit of a disconnect there at a certain point. But it's a thing of you don't quite know, and if you don't get your answers sometime soon, I see there's going to be a disruption in this relationship. Because like, how much longer do I have to wait for you to decide whatever this is that you are hoping your partner will decide about? I feel like where you thought this relationship would be, I think you want a deepening of the connection. Somebody wants a more formal commitment. And I feel that was supposed to happen, that it was discussed, and it hasn't happened yet. And so it keeps coming, it keeps haunting this relationship. It's on hold, whatever this next step is exactly. I said it could be a formal commitment that you're looking for, but there is some kind of a next step. Something in this relationship that isn't happening. And you've been waiting and waiting and waiting for a long time for this. And the thing here is, Cancer, what I'm seeing is that you might be reaching that stage in this relationship where you start questioning if you can continue it. And I feel you might want to take a break from this relationship to decide, do you stay, or or are you going to end the relationship? Are you going to come back to this person, take a break, come back together, transform the relationship into something better, or end the relationship? I feel your partner is somebody that's has a lot of charisma, somebody that likes adventure, that likes a change of scenery, that likes, to mix it up in life, have try different things, etc., etc. But I feel that sometimes you feel with this, you feel kind of shut out sometimes from your partner. Sometimes you feel far too much, I would say, like a friend, a buddy, a chum, rather than lovers. Because your partner isn't somebody who's very inclined to share his or her feelings. And you want somebody that will, if you don't have somebody that shares with you his or her feelings, you feel left out. You feel that connection that you want isn't there. Because it's somebody you like to know what's on your mind, what are you thinking? I feel this is kind of a thing with this relationship. Maybe not from the start, but in recent times it's been a case of having to ask a lot of questions like, are we going to do this? When are we going to do this? That kind of thing. Not knowing what's coming, if things that were discussed in the past, if these things are going to happen or not. Because they're not happening. I'm not seeing those things happening here. And rightfully, you are wondering, well, when is this going to come about? Because I see you're waiting for this thing to happen. And I do feel that for a lot of you, this thing is the next step. Whatever you have discussed as the next step in your lives together, in this relationship, that's what you're waiting for. That's not happening. And here you are, you're waiting patiently, and you're asking yourself, but how much longer do I have to wait? When is this thing going to happen? Because I've put so much into it, I've been very patient, and I see you have been patient, but why isn't it happening, and why am I not getting answers? That's the thing that the theme here seems to be, not just why isn't it happening, but why aren't you getting answers regarding why it's not happening. And so not only is it not happening, but your partner isn't telling you, whatever answers you're getting, it's like, oh, okay. And then it's like, wait a minute, no, I didn't really actually get much of an answer. So you're starting to question this, and you are starting to ask questions, and you're saying, well, okay, but when? Because you feel hurt. That is what this is actually. So you're becoming more defensive, starting to ask questions, starting to stand up now and to say, okay, well, this has been going on long enough. So, but that's because of hurt. It's more than anything, I feel it's hurt. You feel you have to say something. You can't, be quiet about it anymore. So you're looking for that stability of a life together, because there's a lack of stability here. I keep seeing that lack of stability, not knowing what's coming. But what you want, what you're fighting for, what you're standing up for, what you're saying, I've waited long enough. When are we going to have this life together? That is what's very much going on here. The answers you want. from your partner. Like I say, asking isn't getting. Okay, let's see. Okay, talking about this is what will help you. Talking to somebody. If you can talk to somebody about, maybe you can't talk to your partner about it, wonderful if you can, but talking about it is what can lead to a renewal of these feelings. I feel like something is, it could even be the feelings itself that's on hold here, not just an event, something that's meant to happen, something you plan together that's supposed to happen. It's also like feelings. There's just more to this. Wait, let's see, Cancer. I don't see anything unreasonable from you. Oops, over here. You're not being unreasonable. You have every right to answer, to ask these questions. Because I do see you haven't been pushy about it. I don't feel there's been a pushiness about it. Let's see. Let's see where this is heading towards. What I'm seeing here, Cancer, I'm seeing that your partner, your person has some doubts. There are things that he or she just isn't sure about yet. That's actually what you're dealing with. That is why you're not getting your answers, because your person is conflicted. That's it. That's the just telling it straight out. Your person is conflicted about this, about what it is that the two of you have been planning, what you have discussed. And once again, you have a right to be frustrated, to start becoming patient now because of what's not happening, but this is what's going on with your person. I feel that the two of you actually don't really want the same thing, and that could be what is actually at the heart of this thing not coming about to fruition. It's you want different things, and for some reason, I'm picking up your partner. For some reason, doesn't feel that he or she can tell you that, can really come out with it and tell you that that is what the problem is. But I also feel that there's also a possibility that there are other people interested in your partner. Now, I'm not saying your partner has done anything about that, but if you've got problems in a relationship and then you've got other people making it known that they are available to one of you, or you both have people making it obvious that they are interested, that can add an extra layer of complications to a relationship as well. So it could be that there are other people showing interest, and so that's something to be careful about, because you have your partner feeling unsure here, doesn't quite want the same thing, and this can be an escape. But I'm not seeing your partner acting on it. I'm just saying they pay attention. There's quite possibly other people showing interest. Just be aware of that. But then I'm seeing with you, you want this thing to happen. You want your partner to stick to what was discussed previously. But at the same time, Cancer, I feel that you're putting up with a whole lot because, well, you don't want to lose this relationship. So you're putting up with things more than really that you are comfortable with for that reason. kind of living, I feel like, past each other. There's not that communication there that should be. Cancer, what I'm seeing here is it could very well be that your person would rather be friends with you. This person could be, I feel this person is saying to him or herself, we're actually better off as friends. That's not easy to hear, I suppose. But, it's like this thing that's supposed to happen. I don't feel that this is going to happen, though. But I also see that with this is also a possibility of you, that happening, your partner feeling that way, and you starting to go out more. Like without your partner, without your person, getting out there with friends and just enjoying life a bit. And realizing you also have people that are interested in you. Like we saw here, there's possibly other people showing interest in your partner, but there are people that, if given a chance, they would want to be with you as well. So I kind of feel from this, what I'm getting here, Cancer, as we start to wrap up this reading, I just see two people. I don't see a bad guy actually in this reading, bad guy, bad girl. I see this just as people that don't want the same thing, or at least one of you don't want it now. And the question is, how much longer are you going to wait around for this person to want what you want? So that's basically what I see this coming down to here, is a case of, do you hang in there a bit longer? You've already hung in there for quite a while. Or do you call it quits? Do you become friends? Go your separate ways romantically, maybe just take a break. You start socializing, hanging out more with friends, leave your partner to do what he or she wants to, and come back after a while and see if there's a compromise. But I just really see two people that don't want the same thing. Communication. There's not enough communication here. You could do with some very honest but gentle communication, to put it that way, because I feel you don't want to hurt, this person doesn't want to hurt you, and well, you don't want to do anything either, but you're going to have to communicate with this person, with your person, because this isn't, I don't see, certainly not in May, I do not see the two of you coming to an agreement, unfortunately. But, okay, so that is your reading for May 2022. I thank you so much for watching, and as always, we end by asking your spirit guides, your angels, and your departed loved ones to continue to guide and support you on your journey. And so I'll see you again soon, and take care of yourself. Bye.